So
I think it'd be cool to talk about like your journey, how you got to Tiffany's. Pretty cool. Your different modes of preparation.
I'll let you cue me up with.
Put in the thing.
How did I do that?
That's me.
Where's the blue tag?
Is that me?
You know what? I'm not even gonna take it out. This is me, because this is exactly the production quality that people are expecting on Turning Point 5.
Oh,
You're
is it
welcome.
Yeah.
I was going to make sure I didn't swear. When it fell over, I didn't swear. You might have to check that. That might be an edit. You might have to go or heresy as they do on Paint Phase.
So what it is there's a cable under the table that as soon as I went to sit down,
You pulled the cable.
I immediately pulled the cable.
Oh, it was you then.
100% me.
Good.
This is entirely me.
Good. I don't want to break someone's phone.
Yeah,
It's right. It's already right.
This is on me.
Patrons can pay for it.
This is what the Patreon money goes to, is replacing iPhones at an extensive rate. Oh, look at this. Unbelievable.
I like
this.
that you have given me some Scotch pancakes. With my iron brew.
Yeah,
I
they're
should
actually
probably let you
coasters.
do. Yes.
Actually, we start marketing these as coasters. If you want to buy a set of 6 coasters, they only cost £35.
What, per piece?
Yeah. The same as any sort of kill team cost.
But they've got some absolute naff logo on them.
yeah,
Rubbish.
pretty terrible, really. It's not as good as Knott's kill team, is it?
No, NKT.
Okay.
I bet that you do an intro.
You probably should. Although, to be fair, it's pretty loose. It's how we do it. You got on point. I should have worn my t-shirt today, to be fair. I didn't.
Outrageous.
I'm going to go straight into it, because we'll see if we can do it. So, hello and welcome to Turning Point Tactics, competitive kill team 40k podcast and YouTube channel, focusing on giving you the strategies and tactics to siege of every turning point. I'm your host. Look at that.
Do I look at
the
the camera or do I
You can
look at
the
you?
camera, you can look
Do
at
I turn
us.
this
It doesn't
way?
matter.
Just look down.
I mean, we're saying it like we know what we're doing here, but we don't. So, for those at home, welcome to Turning Point 5, the slightly less formal, very highly polished article.
Brought to you by Iron Brew.
So I'm obviously joined by Jason. How you doing, Jason?
How you doing?
And also by Chris. How you doing, Chris? You good?
Hello, I'm good. I'm always good.
And so, for those of you who haven't seen Chris, it's because I haven't yet done our bat rep and uploaded it, which is completely on me.
And nothing to do.
Terrible admin.
No correlation to the result being entirely favourable.
It's this is it.
Nothing to do with that.
Basically, Chris crushed me, and somehow the file got deleted. I don't know what happened. Weird.
Every other file was fine. Even the one with the blue tag.
Even the one with the blue
falling
tag.
down.
That one stayed.
They were okay.
Yeah. But this one went. So
we should probably redo it because I've remodelled more than half of that team, and the entire allure of that bat rep was that I'd done a completely custom blooded. Yeah. So dust off your Inquisition.
So can I play Kazakin against your Legionary, please? is that okay? Not Zeech.
No.
I only want favourable matchups.
You can tell how much I know about the game. That took a little while to... Yeah, no. No, definitely not. No, I want to bring the Blooded back out. Let's bring the Blooded back out. They're the best team, in-kill team.
That's why you're running them.
And that's why you're taking them to the World Champions, right?
No, I'm taking Legionary.
You're taking Legionary. Because they're the second best team.
Well, there's just as many Legionary players at World Championships as Blooded players.
Keeping it even, got to balance it out.
I feel I'm just jumping straight into it. I feel like there are that many Blooded players and that many Corsair players because people expected there to be more Legionary players. There is no other reason why you would take a Corsairs team to the World Champions of Kill Team Championship is a word. Unless you thought you were going to play against like 50% Legionaries.
They might just enjoy Corsairs.
That's very stupid.
Not possible. They're all whack.
You've changed.
Pirates.
Completely changed.
Pirates are dumb. Elves are dumb.
Here we go.
Mohawks are dumb. They are utterly awful.
The comments are already going to be filled.
You're sort of sitting on the fence with this one, Chris. I don't want people to think that we're not too sure. Yeah, what do you really?
I really like to dive in there.
Didn't you just get some Corsairs painted?
I have just had some commissions.
Because they're so dumb.
No, I wouldn't want to paint them myself because I don't want to touch them. I actually won a tournament with Corsairs. It was one of those. I got to close the door, so I wasn't raising the barn. There we go. It was one of those build the team in the morning, play the tournament. It was a thing is though, it was a very new player tournament, and
you went in with that mentality, right?
I didn't in the morning, but then when I got there, I was like, okay, let's just chill a little bit, and then
crush them.
But yeah.
Crush them.
At which point everyone had left.
Yeah.
No, I think I should relax.
Was it after the kids started crying that you toned it down, or did that give you the?
It was after blood.
impetus?
After blood was drawn.
After the third fight.
Of course, there's a spiky models. Do you know what? They're awful to build as well. I was in a foul mood all day.
But yeah, whoever that is, bring the Corsairs. Great choice.
Good. Do you know what? They smash me because I'm legionary so much. All I've got is the stuff that I can talk. Yeah.
You're gonna absolutely hate freezing grass, by the way.
Freezing grasp. Oh, I know of it. Yeah.
So they just basically say to one model, "You're not doing anything this time."
Yes.
And it's probably really anointed, and yeah, I don't want to say it will make you cry.
I don't take the anointed.
You don't take the anointed.
He's real meta chaser at the moment. Yeah.
Super meta.
You're not take. Why? Are you
I very rarely take the anointed.
Oh my god.
Who would he?
Yeah, right. We've had this conversation.
Who would I get rid of in my lineup?
Literally anyone. Don't even take the leader. Take the anointed. He's like the best model in the team.
So many times.
Hear me out though. My anointed model doesn't look as good as the rest of my team.
This is purely what it comes down to. So for those who don't know, Chris won his golden ticket by basically being an absolute top bloke and being very good at hobby. And then the third point was like getting above. Like, you win 2-3.
Low average, but luckily the banter kept
3-2. 3-2. No, it's 6 games, isn't it?
It's 6 games. 4 wins, a draw. No, two loss, a draw, and 3 wins. Yeah.
So basically above 50%. Is where you're sitting. So,
well, I think I finished 23rd or something like that out of 68.
So I like what you're doing. You're going to go and psych people out because they're going to be expecting the anointed. The Corsair player's like, I'm going to freezing grasp as anointed.
Yeah.
Look at it.
He's not there. What am I
going to do? What am I going to do? He's like, I don't know what's going on here.
Is the anointed that good?
Oh, mate, so good. Like, so...
He can't open doors, can he?
No.
But we have had this conversation though.
But you let him into a room and he just runs around a room and owns it for you. So like you... So the 3 models that you're putting forward is your champ, your anointed, and your Shrive Talon, because each of those models, if you go toe-to-toe melee, are just monsters.
So I quite like to put the icon bearer forward to sit on an objective so that no one else can have it.
Yeah, that works.
And if you pair,
you can also put him just behind the front line, and then when they go in and charge the melee guys, he can then come in and do damage and take the objective back.
I have a backup melee guy though.
Backup melee guy.
I'm a backup melee guy.
Melee.
This is something that I don't think gets talked about much, and I don't know whether I should even reveal it.
No, not yet.
On the thing, I've got a backup melee guy.
Backup melee guy.
Yeah, I got a plan.
Okay.
It's a good plan.
For all of you guys, if you are trying to deep dive into this meta chasing mindset, no anointed. So you're going to be fine.
Totally
I've got the model.
Yeah, you just don't use it.
Maybe I'll use it.
It is painted as well. It is really nicely painted. I don't know why you don't use it.
I entered it in a painting competition on its own. Yeah.
They are incredible.
They're very nice, yeah.
They're all kit bashed out of Maggotkin, of Nurgle parts, and then just random 40k kits. I do not want to add up the cost because each of the Maggotkin models are heroes.
Here we go.
Let me just start adding up.
How much was a Maggotkin model?
So I think some of the heroes were about 25 quid on their own.
For one.
Yeah.
Luckily, you went for a small roster, right?
Yeah, I got 10.
Just
Don't know. I bought a whole Blood Bowl box to make one.
Gross.
Yeah, disgusting.
That is. I mean, to be fair, they do look good.
Yeah,
I probably ended up spending a similar amount on these.
Yes, because you can't paint them
Because
yourself.
I can't do these things.
Oh, shit.
No, it's true, right?
You can. I've seen your paint job.
Yes.
And they are quite nice. They are quite nice paint jobs.
Here we go. We're deep diving into hobby now.
You did these breaches.
The breaches are mine.
Can I pick one?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. Right.
So
Base size is wrong.
no, it's not. It's 28. It's endurance.
Oh no, that's one because you.
Oh right, yeah. So the base are bought.
Oh, I see. The bases are bought. But these are nice.
They're okay. So
They're nice. There's nothing wrong with them.
I would hit them with a matte varnish.
matte varnish, you reckon?
Yeah. But then that one's only metals down.
Yeah, I would have put it
Maybe
on
that
metal,
works.
so you could
brush on.
localise it.
You could brush on a matte varnish. Oh, do you know what? It's not sponsored, but Green Stuff World. I know they're a company that not many people like because look into it. But Green Stuff World do a brush on matte varnish, and if you were to brush that onto the rubber of their suits, I think that would look really. And it's so matte, it's noticeable from afar. And that would look really cool, actually. These are very nice, though.
Okay,
They're
so
very nice
I'm going to have to go back and redo these breeches because they haven't met Chris's standard with some matte varnish.
Yeah, I mean,
it's what I'm taking away from it.
Just strip them back.
Start again.
Stop.
More maggots. More maggots.
Far more
less
maggots.
breeches. But like, this is the thing. Like, shout out to Joshua. As in like
Joshua.
Because like when I get models like this though, I'm just like,
like how you're showing them off here.
Oh,
there's no way they can see that.
Look how good this is. He's got glint in his eyes. You're not appreciating the camouflage pattern.
I feel like if that was an Android, that would have picked it up.
There's pictures on my Instagram. Go follow the Instagram.
You're just ruining all these potential affiliates.
Yeah, they're like
Apple are out. Who's next? Who's next? All we've got so far is Iron Brew.
Well, I just want Paul said Iron Brew is a good enough sponsor. Do not turn your nose up at Iron Brew. It's,
Iron Brew is the one we're going to go for.
Yeah, that's the one. It's probably owned by Pepsi or something. It's probably like the biggest company in the world because they got pharmaceuticals and
I think we're a little bit off topic.
Yeah, this is competitive kill team.
Right,
okay. Kill team. So I'm going to the World Tournament.
You're going to the World Tournament
without.
Is that different to the World Championships?
Yeah.
Well, the World Tournament is what they call it in Dragon Ball Z.
All right.
I think.
Is that what we're going for?
Off of not just playing, I'm going for their best player award, and that's what makes me slightly different to most of the other players going.
I think you're the definition of an all-rounder.
Yeah, so it might put me on a bit of a back foot.
This is an interesting thing because the varying golden ticket events, right, have been of varying levels of competitive nature.
Yeah, this is true.
And so like there's a difference between going and winning like LVO 100 plus players and getting a golden ticket there, and no smear to anyone, right? It's not just expecting, but like winning a local eight-man tournament.
Yeah.
So, but like each of those people deserve to be there because they're bringing a representation from their local community and they're bringing something to it.
Yeah.
And that's what I think is really good about it because it's not just about being really good at kill team because like you could just go cool top 10 on the ITC, have a game. And everyone goes, that's really great. But what's the point in that?
Well, that's it. I think I'm 207 or something on ITC, and I'm not the lowest ranked on ITC.
There's someone like 1,000 or something.
Yeah.
1,000. It doesn't matter. Right? They deserve to be there for their own reason. I think that's the really cool part because it is a celebration of the game.
Yeah.
And the bits that I think that I'm really excited to see is the hobby aspect from what you do because like, realistically. I'm probably going to win, right? like
I don't know. I think you are.
These are nice models.
Yeah. And I think you're in the running for winning the championship. To be honest,
You're a good opponent.
Like you're not fourth in the world or something.
You're not as mean as Ben, despite what we just discussed.
Yeah. Do you know what?
Some apples are bad.
Mean Ben. I would have loved for Mean Ben to come with us. I'd love for you to come with us as well, obviously, but. I feel like England, losing Dan Barton
it's
a big
was a big loss.
Yeah.
Have we introduced our names yet?
Yeah, I said at the start.
Were you here?
I actually didn't really tell. Well, to be fair, we had the whole camera falling over thing.
Oh yeah, that's true.
And
yeah.
Just in case, I'm Chris.
So this is Chris. He's going to Atlanta to participate in the World Tournament, Dragon Ball Z. And when he's there, also he's going to be doing a little bit of World Championship for Kill Team.
Yeah. World Tournament.
We
tournament first. Tournament right. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. I'm doing what you did. I'm just trying to play along. No, I'm paying no attention.
As I was saying, with England had 3 people going. It had you, myself, and Dan Barton, the boy wonder. And with him not going, I think he might be going next year. Won't bother getting into that. It's for him. With him not going, England's took a massive hit. Not just losing a third player when. I feel like you need 4 players to really contend for your country. The way that they're going to do the points, if you've not looked into it, there's a Warhammer community article you can sit down and read. But we lost one of the best players around. He is incredible at the game. So it would have been pretty cool if there was some way Games Workshop would have allowed us to sub someone in. I mean, that would have been really cool. Ben would have been absolutely a good switch in for.
I'm not sure how
for
Ben's
that.
wife and kids would have taken it. But...
Yeah.
You're right. Mine's doing all right.
It's like a stag do thing where you just turn up the night before and just bundle them in a van.
Floods.
Here's a hurry take. You're playing. No, you're
Hashtag lads on tour. Yeah, it would have been good.
It would have been awesome.
It would have
It is a shame because Dan's a fantastic player and he's a great opponent.
Absolutely. I've played him twice. He's absolutely destroyed me twice, and the first time I felt sick. I had stomach problems that day, and I was nauseous during the game, and that was actually still quite a nice game.
There you go.
So I was standing there nauseous, and I still had a nice time with him. So yeah, he's a great player, absolute star.
And weirdly, I've actually never played against him.
Oh really?
Like we constantly we'll go into tournaments and we'll be like, next pairing, this is the one, and then for whatever weird pairing reason,
It doesn't match you up.
it doesn't happen, and we're like, it keeps happening, and I want to play him. I think he'll probably win. Like, I think he's got
He's very good.
But
he's very good.
I think I like to hope that we'll make it close. Because that'll be good fun. And he played against Ace and he almost drew.
Yeah, it was close.
So I think that was another close game. So it'd be good fun. So it'll be interesting to see who's there. So only 3 reps from the UK, which is.
But it doesn't count as the UK. They're doing England. It's not the UK.
Yes,
So we've got Wales and then 2 England.
Yeah.
So
which is a bit weird because
very weird.
they've done the whole of the US, but then only done.
Yeah.
The UK they broke it down.
I guess technically they are doing. The US is a country, and England is also a country, and so is Wales.
So I guess. Well,
Going back to your point, though, I don't think you should feel like you don't have merit being there.
yeah.
Oh no, I didn't say that. I'm brilliant.
I agree.
I'm okay at the game. 'Cause I saw someone. There's other videos that have been made about the Warhammer World tournament where I got my surprise golden ticket.
Yeah.
A couple of people I've heard through the grapevine. I got spies everywhere. A couple of people actually whinged at the tournament organisers after the contest.
What?
Because they weren't told that there would be a golden ticket going to people for being a good painter, good sportsman, and good player.
Best overall, yeah.
And I think, well, what would have you done different? If they told you, would have you been a better painter, a nicer person, and a better player?
I love the idea that they spent all day, or 2 days, being an absolute dick. And they're like, oh, if I'd known,
I would have shook his
I'm a
hand.
good guy. Almost like defeats the point because what they want you to be genuine.
Of course.
I
And
would
the
have
idea
to win. Yeah. No, I thought, and I'm biased. I thought it was a really nice thing for them to do. I thought it was a cool thing. But as people have pointed out in a couple of videos and podcasts and whatnot here and there, I am going to be probably the only person going that's not won their golden ticket through a tournament. I have won tournaments.
That's not true though, is it? Because Ryan didn't win his tournament.
Oh, true.
Lots of people actually, if you look at it, have had theirs cascaded down. Like a lot of entries.
That's true.
Big
That's true.
percentage.
I mean, some people have been a bit vocal about it. To them, I would say, play me. Fucking play me, mate. I will absolutely wreck you. And then I would stamp on your models.
Because they look trash. Get better at hobby and get better at the game.
Flick, pop it, line them up, as a kill them, pow.
Someone in GW now is like, how did this guy win the best sportsmanship award?
But the thing is
I can turn it on and off.
well, but at the end they'll be like, God, I really enjoyed that guy stamping my models. That was what was that about?
They've probably got a new kink.
Yeah. I didn't realize I had a model crushing kink, but
yeah.
Oh, there you go.
I do think that's something they should do more of, though.
I do. I honestly do. I think it's nice.
I actually think it was better not publicised.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. And speaking with people, no names named, that was the point. They did it on purpose. It wasn't a last minute decision. They did it on purpose. I thought maybe it was something they did because the World Championship was looking a little bit low on entrance or something. But no, apparently it was always the plan. They wanted to do it secretly, and I think there is going to be a bit more of a push because they're doing best player at the World Championships, and the way they did it in Warhammer World. If you've not seen what's Ace's Instagram,
Kill Team
Mercenarios.
Kill Team Mercenarios. If you go onto his Instagram, they made a bigger deal about best player than they did winner, best general, and I think they're going to do that again. And I quite like that because it is a hobby for everyone. And the hobby counts. We play games for a few hours here and there. We sit at our desks painting for ages.
No, well, you will. Because
I will.
We've committed.
We are
We're gonna
pulling
bring
you
you in.
into.
No, because we've committed to him doing at least one episode of some hobbying.
Yes, we've already started talking about Matt Varnish.
So
We have.
Which is these are big steps for me, guys. It's like, this is a long way for me to come. But
What we're going to do is we're going to break into your house, get all the models that you've had commissioned, and biostrip them.
Oh no!
Biostrip is a sponsor. And we're just dunking.
You're gonna have to run that by Mike, and you're gonna have to run that. You're gonna have to run that by Mike. You have to run that by Josh. Because
we'll biostrip them all, and then like in a kind of wacky funhouse style, I'll be Pat Sharp. You can be the twins. You have to like paint them, but also while on a crazy assault course. I think that's good content.
The slide coming down.
Yeah.
It's
good content. The biostrip.
Dodging the one.
Didn't finish it in time. Biostrip again.
So after an assault course, whilst a bioship sprays ahead of me, I'm gonna try and get my models from one side to the other, and whatever's left, I then have to play with.
And also try not to ingest any, because I imagine that's bad.
Oh, almost certainly
not good.
Yeah, I mean that's gonna knock years off.
Probably not tasty.
Back to your original point about
so good.
general shit. I think because it is all three parts of it, right? It's like,
yes, it is.
Are you good at the hobby side? Are you good at playing the game? And are you good at being just a good human being? And because I think that's the benefit that we have over the 40k community.
It has some shade.
Oh no, like
it's showering.
Whoa,
Ryan!
That's a GW affiliate as well. Man, we are.
Sorry. Oh, because like. This is the thing. So, like, people like Vanguard Tactics make a massive effort to try and like promote being a good sportsmanship.
Yeah.
And you know they're making massive headway, but they've done that on the back of having loads of bad experiences and being like, we're going to change this. And I think that's so cool to see that they are doing that. Whereas I think we're in like a weird place where it's so rare to have that.
Oh yes, like, it's a massive thing. If you go to a tournament and like you meet up with all your mates and people you've known from different scenes and different areas, and then they've had a bad game, it's such a shock to everybody, isn't that? Wow, really, that happened, and that nobody can believe it. It's so unusual, isn't it?
It is super rare. The kill team community is awesome.
Yeah, it's really good.
And that goes for like, because I've had the opportunity to meet people from different countries because we're so close to Warhammer World, we get to play at the best events. So people come over to us, and then they're great people from other countries as well. Yeah. They're really nice people. So it's not just like the Nottingham, Manchester, London scene. It's kill team in general seems to cultivate, which is weird because it's so sweaty.
Oh yeah. So
it's a really competitive game.
Kill team
is so competitive.
I don't know whether they did it on purpose, but it is not the game to get into to play narratively. Some people have said to me, I just play the narrative missions. What are you doing? Go and get Necromunda, go play Mordheim. Kill Team is not that interesting for narrative. It is for sweaty men getting and women getting sweatier than you've ever seen before. It is so...
Is it?
Yeah.
And I mean, the community is so interesting to see because you're right, it's like every community I've been to, even when I went to Spain, that they were the same, and every like the Polish community when they came over, they're all great, and I think that's a really positive thing for us in general. But speaking of events, let's do a quick plug because we've got a bit of time.
Yeah, what time?
So we were talking about best events. So I mean,
it's where you go.
This is
where you come.
The home of Kill Team is in Nottingham. It's just not at Warhammer World. Everyone expects it to be. It's slightly further. We south.
This direction? I don't know.
We're
bad at geography. Whatever direction we are, it's that way.
It's nearby that.
It's about 25 minutes from Warhammer World.
Yeah.
Lock your car doors.
You're not helping. Leave
sorry.
That there. Yeah, sorry.
Because Jason will pile chocolate in the back of it.
Oh, with so much chocolate. So much chocolate.
So it's 16th of December, right?
Yeah, 16th of December, 64 tickets. We already sold 52, so we've got 12 left.
So you've run out of time.
That's not a lot of tickets.
That's not a lot of tickets.
And people buy, like, as it gets close to the event, people buy tickets sooner. So if you want one, get it sooner rather than later to avoid disappointment.
Well, we haven't even started plugging it on Instagram and stuff yet.
There's a few actually cool things as well. So we're lining up some cool freebies that I don't want to reveal just yet.
But they are very cool.
And that's not the chocolate. That will also happen.
Yeah, there's always chocolate.
There's always chocolate.
We're talking about dress code?
We've got a dress code, yeah, we're going to get to that. That's the best part. We've got a raffle going on, which, so we're trying to drum up some funds for the club because there are, as the club grows, we've outgrown the amount of terrain we have.
Yeah.
And we need some equipment.
And the terrain has gotten more expensive
as
recently.
time has gone on.
Yeah.
So for £10 an entry, there is a guy who does commission paint who's done some work here.
I'm going to show you this, which you're not going to be able to see from that range. But they are on my Instagram. But like these are the RBTs that he's done. He's also in Inquisition. I'll just take out some choice models.
You'll see them also on the Not Skill team
and
Instagram
page. Like these models are absolutely incredible, and they're so good. So if you want in on that, I highly recommend you get in on the raffle.
Yeah.
£10 a ticket.
£10 a ticket, and you will get a custom kill team. Obviously, you'll provide the models, and you'll also provide the specifications. So you can design whatever colour scheme, whatever you want within reason.
Probably worth people checking out. So if you go on his skating on his.
MGS Paints, MGS Studios.
MGS Studios. You can see the scaving he's done as well.
Yeah, real nice.
Yeah, he is a very good painter. He's very quick. So the turnaround on that raffle will be quite good.
So yeah, we'll draw that on the day. Then there is going to be so because we've been running events for a year, and this will be almost exactly a year because I think it was around the 8th of December. The first one it was around that.
I can't remember the rules
it's
for the
very
scouting
close
stuff.
to-
I don't know why you're looking at me.
You should know stuff. It was close to that because I know it's Phil's birthday that weekend. It's also Phil's birthday this weekend, so I think it might even be the same weekend.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's like a whole celebration. I'm trying to build a whole celebration vibe. It's Christmas, so we're doing a Christmas costume contest. I've bought mine. It's excellent. You won't win, so I'm going to pick the prize that I want to take home because I'm assuming I'm going to take it home. But it will be player voted, so no bias there. It'll be 4 rounds. It'll probably be mixed boards just for logistics now because I don't think I can establish a unique Into the Dark.
Yeah, I feel with the changes to loot as well, and with the way that we will be scoring draws, it's fine.
Yeah, because opponent win percentage will be the first tiebreaker.
We're doing that as well.
Yeah.
So there is no downside to you having an Into the Dark game, unless you brought Corsairs like a fucking unit.
But it'd be cool to expand it because, like, we've been keen. You talked about community. We were really keen to grow that anyway. That's what our kind of focus has been.
12 tickets left.
12 tickets left.
Open to everyone unless you plan on bringing Eldar.
You can still. I'm going to run Harlequins now just to annoy you.
And I'll do it as well. I'll run Corsairs.
Yeah. In fact, if you bring Corsairs, you start with a 1 VP advantage.
I'll bring Blooded. They really enjoy that matchup.
Yeah.
It'll be a cool time, and I'm trying to grow it. We've got loads of support here. We've got loads of space. We've got cool
Sanctuary Gaming Centre.
Sanctuary Gaming, Sutton, Nashfield. Transport is not great if you don't drive, unfortunately. However, if you come with somebody else, car shares are an option. There is a travel lodge not too far away in Mansfield, so if you wanted to stay overnight, potentially.
You can also get trains to
trains.
Not Nottingham. It's 20-minute drive. So if you come up as a group, come up, get a taxi, do it that way. There's ways to get here. Which I think is the main point. It's gonna be exciting.
It's gonna be cool. Yeah, we've got a lot of cool stuff planned, and I hope it goes the way I think it will.
The one thing
it's going to be incredible. I honestly think it's going to be the best tournament that I will have been to, more so than the World Championship.
Of course, because I'm there.
Outside of my tournament, right? Which
he's not going to.
I'm not going
to.
Good caveat. Good caveat.
Nice.
But the thing I will say about this venue is, I think it will be better than my tournament because the venue's so good here.
Yeah, it's nice.
And the staff are awesome. It's got a bar. It's got a coffee shop attached.
And
got loads of players.
The TO is like
it's
up
pretty.
here.
It's got a pretty average TO.
The fuck is this? Come in here.
Peddling my stuff.
Just watch your wallet around the TO.
The way it all gets funded is obvious, right? Like, everyone knows.
From me.
From in the front pocket.
Did we just have this conversation about that terrain I sold you? And I was like, I'll just put it in the kitty. And
I
my own
remember any
personal
of that.
terrain.
I remember any of that.
The kitty is empty, by the way. He's spent it many times.
Magaluf is going.
Can't wait. Look forward to it.
There will be some chocolate bars you need to take home, but you usually deliver them in random drop-off points across the UK for no reason. Just don't open them, don't look inside it, just drop the chocolate bars off at the predetermined drop point.
Don't smell them. Don't smell them.
And do not give them to kids.
Can't take London out of the water.
But yeah, that's going to be awesome. So yeah, that's pretty cool.
How are you guys getting prepared for Atlanta? That's something I want to
that is a great question. And the answer is I have done zero preparation.
Oh man, this is going to go so well.
Yeah.
I mean, Chris has, because we've actually
Conversely,
been talking together.
I've been training. I've had Johnny Solly, one of our best not skill team players, easily.
Yeah.
Came second in our league. This idiot when we let him have it.
The technicality.
Yeah. Second in our league is incredible. He gave me an absolute schooling with Corsairs and a mirror match. Then Mike, one of our other good players, like fountain of knowledge on rules. Playing with Phobos, very favourable matchup for me, obviously, but it's more for him because he knows Legionaries as well. It was more for him to show me tricks that I could do. And then I took that knowledge to a local tournament and just fucking crushed it.
What, when Mike carried you?
Yeah, it was a double tournament. Mike carried me all the way.
Mike got 4 wins.
Yeah.
Chris
was there.
Moral sport. That was great. Really nice local tournament. Shout out to Leicester Kilty, and they're a great group as well. And then I've just played Orcs with Jason, who is also an alright player.
Above you, the rankings. Sorry. Something in my throat. Just point out above you.
higher in the ITC rankings.
No, that's only because BCP is broken.
ITC rankings, Chris.
Is
ITC.
Populated by BCP.
No, it's not. It's its own thing. I think find.
We will look in a few days.
Also played less tournaments than you, because I don't play my own. Which are all ITC registered.
That's true. Also, I mean, let's just see how many BCP points I get from the World Championship.
Genuinely, you might get
I think you will. I
think
you're right.
It's only a 40-man tournament, though.
Yeah, but it's more than one tournament, isn't it? So
two tournaments.
2 tournaments on the day.
Yeah.
And so, like, at Worlds...
But if I don't do well, will the points that I get, they probably won't be worth as much as the tournaments that I've won, surely.
You will do well.
Depends.
Why would you not do well?
I think you're going to do better than you think.
I'll smash it. I'm going to be the world champion. This will be...
I mean, to be fair, you actually have prepared for it. You deserve it.
Statement,
and therefore you deserve it far more than me. So.
I mean, we have prepared for it, because we have talked over in your group, like, how potential matchups, if you get them...
Oh, yeah, no, I feel like I'm
could
way more ready.
Yeah.
The only thing I could have done to actually be a bit more ready is take Galapox or Blooded, because I know those teams. Like, I genuinely know those teams. I wouldn't even need to look at the cards for anything. But I'd kit bash these Legionaries, and I wanted to stay.
Yeah.
Because the painting and kit bashing side, to me, is more important.
Yeah. And you'd already won a painting tournament with the Blooded, right?
Yes, I've already won the painting, and I feel like entering... So I won a local painting tournament with them, the NKT one, and then I won 3rd at Warhammer World. And I feel like if you just keep taking the same team and winning awards with it, fuck off. That's not cool. That's not cool. You're only eligible to have one.
I did a really good job once, and I'm going to keep cashing in on this.
Until the paint starts fading. So I've not entered the Blooded. The entire team for the Legionaries in any tournament. So I'm intending Worlds and then December kill team.
Which is more important?
Well, the painting level will be ridiculous. I could potentially, probably not, but if I won Best Painted in Atlanta, there is no guarantee that I would win Best Painted in Nottingham at all, because our painting competitions are incredibly high.
He's trying to bring his cultist.
So Johnny's bringing his cultist. He's won countless tournament painting competitions.
With different teams.
He does the same thing. He doesn't.
Yeah, he retires and once he gets one. Yeah.
I think Wayne has done enough to his Wormblade to re-enter them.
Yeah, because he's made new models up.
He has. Yeah. Phil has got his incredible Legionaries. Oh yeah.
I don't know. I'm a Space Marine sucker though, so I think Wayne's in session's up there.
You're a loser, isn't
you?
Your favourite of is vanilla. You drink water, and you are a boring, dull boy. How much milk do you want on your Weetabix, right? None for me. I wet it in my mouth.
It's too much flavour. That's it. Yeah. Oh dear.
Or are you guys going to do any content creation while you're there?
Oh, for sure.
I will do some.
I think that'd be pretty cool.
There's going to be so many Turning Point 5s.
Yes. Yeah, I think that'd be really cool.
I genuinely think this might be the best format for a Kill Team podcast.
Yeah.
We need to get more mics.
Do you know why I think I enjoy it the most? Is because it's more representative of how Kill Team actually plays.
Yeah.
Like, we are just dicking about.
Yeah, messing about.
I know you take it seriously in the wilds, and you should take it seriously in the wilds.
Yeah.
But you will still be dicking about. I've got no doubt both of you will be cracking jokes where you can.
4-hour rounds.
Yeah.
So we're going to be playing Kill Team for 2 hours and then hanging out with your mates for 2 hours.
Which is cool.
That's the way I'm looking at it. And it's like it's a chance to make a whole bunch more
really
social connections.
Yeah.
And once again, that's kind of what I think it's all about.
I mean, I want to make a bunch of friends, and then we go and like razz up the 40k players for being nerds.
Yeah, exactly.
So they're still.
How you enjoying your
setting their
4-hour
models
rounds?
up.
You see the deployment, are you suckers?
We
We've
just go-
finished. We're at the bar.
Pants.
Doing tequila shots. Boom.
We will not be doing that in this workshop. Thank you for sending me to Worlds. I will be very well behaved. I will be on my best behaviour.
You can take the sailor out of the navy.
I've learned.
I'm definitely doing that.
Yeah, I've learned all. To Kill Team's being streamed in Spanish, so I've been learning Spanish swear words just to ruin the stream, just to scream.
Are you going to
and
try
loud.
and engineer your way to the tables near the recordings as well?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's got to be done. Got to be done. I think
I'll lure them out with chorizo.
they'll go for that as well. There's stereotypes are true, right?
Oh yeah, we're in so much trouble. Yeah.
That was one thing though. Like, so in Spain, you go to the bars, €2 a bit.
Yeah,
in
outrageous.
Madrid,
Yeah.
in Madrid, €2.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is ridiculous. Like in the UK, it's going to be £7 for a bit.
Are you sure you're not from
London.
Yorkshire?
Well, actually, I came back from America. It was $7 a bit in America.
Ooh.
I was like, this is ridiculous. And then they have audacity to go put a tip on that as well. And I'm like, you just pass it, put it out the fridge, mate. What tip
What
is
service
this?
have you provided?
I
Bent
do
over,
not-
well done.
I
But
do
you
not
have
know
to.
the
It's a
tipping culture. Yeah, it's
Tip
very
everything
strange.
all the time.
Yeah.
Like it's
So bosses can retain money. We will get. This will turn into a.
Oh yeah.
extremely-
Stop.
Don't get me
I know where this is
started.
going. Eat the landlords. Yeah, I'm with you.
Yeah, eat the landlords. Yeah.
However, if you just get Ryan to pay for everything, that's no problem.
yeah, exactly.
Well, I'm just hoping my wild British charms will
pay off.
I'm so charmingly befuddled at your strange culture here. That,
Any interaction
Bring some
with
cash. Bring some cash.
yeah,
any
Hugh Grant,
interaction,
I am not.
any interaction with the police, that's the way to do it. Full
Really?
Hugh Grant.
Yeah.
If you're speeding, whatever, just go. Oh, awfully sorry. In the UK, I was allowed. I didn't
Yeah.
know. And they just go. Oh, you crazy Brits. You go skedaddle back to the hotel.
That's it.
Yeah, actually, don't do that. That's not legal advice.
I won't do that.
Is there something you're looking forward to the most, both of you, for?
Do you know what? This is cheesy. I am really looking forward to us just going on a lads
Talk.
because I'm also very much relaxed by the fact that you are well travelled.
Yeah.
Because I mean, I'm not well travelled, but I've only gone to places on the ferry. You know, places like Norway, Greece, stuff like relatively close to England. I've never gone as far as America. Never caught a plane, that kind of thing. So I'm just going to be walking behind you. You're going to be stressed doing all the organisation, live streaming it, blogging it. You know, that's what live streamers do.
No doubt.
Yeah, so I'm just looking forward to #Lads on Tour.
So, yeah, I think it's gonna be great, and I think one of the cool things for me is like Shane Smith, Command Point.
Yeah.
Like we've talked. I don't know.
Because that was your old team, right?
Well,
Oh, yeah.
old team, and we originally started playing on TTS back in it was 3 years ago, back in the old edition. And it's one of those things where you've had that sort of like ongoing communications, but now it's like, oh, actually we're going to meet for real.
Yeah,
that's pretty cool.
That's
And it's a shame that Ryan's not there, or the other Command Point dude, but it'll still be cool. And so like that's the kind of bit that I'm really looking forward to is exactly that kind of thing of going to the US with a bunch of mates, meeting a new bunch of people.
Mm-hmm.
I assume we'll make more mates, and then having like some good social fun.
If I don't
playing
have an
Kill Team.
invite to someone's Peruvian Christmas dinner, I will have done something wrong.
Shane, make it happen.
I'm
Really
gonna make
Christmas dinner. This is.
I'm going to make a beeline to the lads from Peru and just
Should we do a Turning Point
Shut it
5
up.
with beers?
yeah.
Because we could just do that.
I mean, it'd be really cool if you could get people from
Oh,
other nations. That'd
yeah.
be amazing.
Yeah.
I think that would be really
You
cool.
can co-host with me the entire time. This is it. Well, but we have to have at least a beer in hand.
I'll have
That
a-
would be better, right?
I'll have a
It's
cheeky 0%.
what would be good is if we just have like guests on one after the other. But,
Yeah,
we just
keep
keep,
lining
You just
them
get
up.
keep-
more and more
just
inebriated.
keep all the glasses on the table so that towards the end it's like
Just dribbling on the table. Just
Ace will appreciate that because Ace got pretty drunk pretty drunk
He's
on
a lad.
one of the Madrid trips. So that'd be a good laugh. but those are the bits I'm looking forward to.
It's pretty cool.
I being honest, and I don't deserve to win it. I haven't done the prep.
Don't be silly. No, you'll be fine.
I will give everyone a good game. That's my intent. If I can get into the actual the champs.
So it's top 8, isn't it?
Top 8 will go, or top 2 from each group will go to championships. I don't say top 8 because someone in group 4 might have actually done better than someone in group 1, but two people in there did better. So the top 2 in each group will go through to championships, and that's going to be slightly more intensive and a few more games, and that's kind of a separate tournament. And then it's Worlds. Championships can win anything, including Best General. Worlds can win anything, not including Best General.
Right.
So Best Painted, Best Player, points for your country, it all still counts in Worlds. So every game does still count. Probably I'm going to be in Worlds. Probably. I mean, Ace is in my group, so that's one slot taken. Me, I'll be the other one. No.
There's been shocks in the past.
There has been shocks.
That leads me to what my last question was going to be, but I'll let you finish.
Okay. I'm more than happy to be in the Worlds group, just having a good laugh and trying to rep England.
Nice.
It'll be good.
It's the thing, like in my group, there's Wallace, there's Matisse from Poland, there's Shane from the US, and there's a bunch of other guys who I don't know of, but I'm sure they're going to be just as good as them. So, yeah, to be honest, dude, I have exactly the same thing of, I don't know if I'll make it through to the champ. I think if I did, that'd be really cool. If I got into the global top 8, that'd be really cool.
Yeah.
And I'd be pretty happy.
I would love that for you. I would be very happy with that.
But I'm not going to pretend that it's like...
It wouldn't be easy.
It's going to be hard fought, and if I just come back from it being like, that was an absolute blast in Atlanta, I'm going to go what I want from it.
We will have a good time.
Which is pretty cool.
That leads me to our last question then. What you're staying on brand?
Yeah.
What are your win conditions and your stretch goals?
Good.
My win condition and my
stretch
goals.
How many games do you expect, or would you like to win, or what you're hoping to achieve, and if you overachieve, what would you roughly aim?
If you went down the Worlds route, I think you would end up playing 8 games over the 4 days.
Yes.
And if you went down the Championships route, I think you would play 10 or 12 games over the 4 days.
Right.
So it's a bit different whether you go through or not. So we can only really do the first 2 days. The first 4 games. Win conditions for that, I would be absolutely over the moon to go 2-2. To win
first 4.
Yeah. As soon as I got the golden ticket and I cleared it with my wife and my